What's up, everyone? Nether Void back with more Satisfactory for you. Episode 44, Season 2, Episode 44. Just had to think what I was doing. I was actually thinking about 2 or 3 other things before I started the camera. So, you can see right now I've got the game paused because I'm riding this train because it's actually faster than my normal movement, and I don't have any hypertubes down to this area of the factory because it's a mining op. Okay, it's an oil rig op, so I don't do that. It's pretty far from the main factory. So anyway, last episode we added a node to our sulfur mining op. We boosted that up to 600 per minute, really awesome. We also we overclocked the coal as well, got us up to 1440 per minute. That's going to help a lot for all these upgrades we've been doing in our systems. And really what we're doing is upgrading the upstream systems to our turbo fuel to expand our power plant, adding 40 more machines for 6 more gigawatts of power is really what we're trying to do here. Because we're doing so much expansion, I don't want to get us close to tripping, right? So we're going to slap this sucker in, then we're going to get back to expanding, and then we'll get into tier 7 and 8, and we'll have this really beefy system and be totally ready to go. So that's what we did last episode. So this episode, what we're going to focus on is overclocking the oil. We're not going to tap any more new nodes. We don't need to do that, just overclock what we have. And then we're going to expand heavy oil residue, and then we're going to expand turbo fuel. That'll get us all set for expanding our turbo fuel power plant. So let's let it rip here. I wanted you to see me riding the train here because it's so much faster, and that's good enough. We're close enough. So very, very cool. One thing I noticed is this must have been built before we were coloring these pipes, because we do like to color these things black to signify that they're crude oil. So we could oh yeah, we do the reserves too, right? The buffers. So let's do that as well. Let's just do this really fast, just to make it look nice around here. Also, the upper buffers on this are not working because I'm not pumping, giving enough head lift to this system. So I'm not going to fix that today. I don't think it really matters. We aren't really using these. The system seems to balance itself just fine without it, so I think we're just going to leave it. But let's get down here and do the rest of these pipes really, really fast. Probably could have done that off camera, but I didn't, so we're doing it now. It's pretty easy anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. We're also going to be upgrading all these pipes to Mark II because Mark I pipes can only hold 300 per minute, and if we're going to bump these pure nodes to doing 240 per minute, we're obviously going to need... Actually, wait, 240 per minute, this should still be able to handle it. So I think we're fine. Yeah, and the way we're doing this is having one node come into the center of this little manifold here, this balancer actually, and then the other 2 come in on the sides, which has really helped our system balance itself pretty well. So let's actually get this guy. We'll just follow him down and get him all nice and upgraded. And yeah, we definitely do not need to do Mark IIs here because they're still going to be within 300, so it should be totally fine. I will color this guy to the color of our refinery. That would be wise, right? That'd be good to go. That'd be smart. There they are. We're going to put 2 of these guys on there. We're going to overclock it to 240. There we go. 121 megawatts. 121 gigawatts, baby. And since I've changed my recording software back to just record the screen, that autosave should not have affected anything, because my recording software doesn't care that we're doing an autosave. It's not hooked into the game itself, and that's what's causing that problem. All right, let's get this guy upgraded. This is going to be a pretty quick piece of the video here. It's really just slapping in overclockers, which is part of the reason I'm doing it this way. Why tap new nodes when you already have nodes you can just overclock? And the overclockers can actually become valuable assets in the game for me, right? There's really no point to them unless I use them. This saves us some time, saves us some camera time, saves us a lot of things. Time is probably the most important thing in this game, actually, to be really honest. Oh, right. Oh, wait, no. That's... Okay, no, we're doing 240, so now it's 480. So we definitely have to upgrade these pipes, actually. Can we just do this? Yes, pipeline Mark II. Oh, it is going to take additional copper pipe. Or copper sheet. I did not know that. We might not be able to do this whole thing. Well, let's get what we can, at least. We might have to do a cut. And we might have to... Oh, make sure you get every piece. Oh, that's a floor hole. That's right. Okay, so there's an extra piece right there, too. Why is it not colored now? I have to recolor it? Oh, that stinks. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, I had to put floor holes in here just like I did the water so that I could actually connect these long pipes. Gotta make sure you get those. Every piece needs to be upgraded. So that's a little bit crappy, but that's okay. That's okay. That'll tell me what I have and have not upgraded at least. I mean, the indicator on the pipe does show you because it doesn't look the same. But, okay, there we go. That guy's good. Let's get this other guy, too. We're not doing too bad, I guess, on supplies. Once we go back, I can probably just... Nope. Once we go back, I can probably just do a resupply. What is it doing? I want to upgrade. Oh, that's build. Okay. Well, that's weird. It's got that residual thing. See that? I don't like that. Or is it trying to create another connection? I don't know why it would do that, but okay. All right, let's just go top to bottom to top here, so I don't miss anything. Okay, that's a floor hole. There's nothing in there. So I don't think I can do. Yeah, that's just a. See, it wants to connect to something now. So that's not an existing pipe, I don't believe. I'm not sure how you can even check this. I guess you could check flow rate at the top, and if it's not, if it's sticking to 300, then you know it's not right. There we go. Oh, I see. It's down inside of it. Barely able to touch that. I'm wondering if I have to do it down here too. Well, that definitely needs to be upgraded. Like right here. No. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay. All right, let's go up now. We can upgrade the top ones, and then we should be good. We really just need to upgrade this guy for sure. I wonder if that'll make it split into moving to the top. I wonder if that makes it go up. All right, is this guy full? Well, he's getting some now. Oh, maybe it was not getting any because it was filling up? It's possible. All right, let's check this guy. He's doing 300. This guy is not even doing 300. And the system has... Right, well, let's calculate. 480 times 3, I think, is 1440, right? And then we're going to divide by 4 pipes. 360 is what we should kind of expect. Right, it's not even up to 300, though. This is 100. Okay, this is 600. That one's right. That one worked. It's probably pumping it into here. No, it's full. Weird. That is really weird. It was 600 and then went down. I don't know why. Let's... This guy's at 90. This guy's has 150. They keep sloshing. There's a lot of sloshing going on. See, I don't think the head lift exists. This one went up to 500, so I think he's okay. These guys have 3,000 in them. Okay, he went up to 500. This guy's at 0 because he's full. Everything's full. You know, why are these guys full and these guys are not? Okay, they're finally filling up. It must be the sloshing. Yeah, it must be the sloshing. I hate sloshing. Why don't we put valves in here? Then there's no sloshing. Once it goes in, it doesn't come out, right? But we'd have to put the valve, like, right here. Let's put a valve right here, so once it goes up through here, it cannot come back down and slosh all through the system. Right? That would be a good idea. I don't mind it sloshing down there, but I don't want it to slosh up here. So let's make a valve like this, and we'll put it going this direction. Let's put it in the middle. Well, then we'll lose our indicator, but I think that's okay. What I don't want is for it to make a weird connection or something like that. Let's put this guy to 600. Wait, no. We wanted to do this. We wanted to do 360. Right? Let's set this guy to 360. I don't know. Maybe you do want 600 because I don't mind if it fills it up all really fast. But it also means it won't go back down, right? Let me check this now. It should fill up and it should not go down. Yep, it's filling up. It is not going down, right? See how these guys could fill up? All right, let's do that. I think doing 360 is fine. It kind of evens it all out. Let's get this guy colored, though. Let's do him... We'll do these guys black no matter what their pipe they're on, I guess. We need to recolor everybody else, but let's do this before we do anything else. Let's get these valves on here. Set them all to 360. There we go. I'll color them in a sec. Nice. This is awesome. So glad I finally figured out what valves are really for. I guess it's because I didn't know about... I mean, I knew about sloshing, but I didn't know really how it worked all that well. And so it was kind of difficult to figure out, like, when would I use a valve? Like, when would I want to restrict how much goes through there? But really, the key time to do it is on the refinery. Because that sucker, the sloshing, turns one set of machines off that do different things, right? Plastic and rubber have problems then. So these guys should have similar throughputs now. Well, that guy's full, so he's going to be fine. So is he. Right? So these guys are full. Their reserves are full. Everything's full. So now it's pushing everything through here. Here's the thing. We're not going to get 600, though. But that shouldn't matter. This should balance the system out. Okay, so he's got almost max flow. These guys should only have things going in and nothing coming out. No, see, it's going back out. I thought it wasn't supposed to be able to do that. Thought we had flow coming in. We do. Where is it going? Up? No, no one's in there. This should not be happening. We have a valve on this now. I thought also pumps did that. Didn't allow the liquid to flow backward. Is it flowing into here? Did something pick up? No, it's got 300. I don't understand. It should only fill up. It should not ever back off. The pipe should only... I mean, it can flow within its own system here. Huh. Okay, well, it seems to be working now. I don't know. What's this guy got? He's almost full. Okay. So now, this guy should be raging at 360. He's not. He's so weird. The way the system works is so funky. I wonder if we should limit the flow going in, too, so it can't slosh back out. These are really big systems. The larger your piping system is, the more sloshing you get, from what I've noticed. Alright, I think this is good. Let's just paint everybody and call it good. We improved the system. We improved the flow, right? We have more flow now. We have more input. Because that train is going to come back here to try to pick up like every 2 seconds. Because we're going to start burning crude oil like there's no tomorrow. Alright, there we go. Let's start going up. We did at least validate that the top end guys are getting... Well, now they're going to get 360. I don't know if I should do that, actually. I feel like that might limit my dudes. But we will see. Okay, cool. Nope, these guys need it too. Not that you can really see them, but who cares? And then the main guy on top needs it. Again, these are only going to 360, so... So this guy just pulled in, and he just left. Now we should be able to watch this thing fill up. No, get out of that. It's full already. I think these are not indicating correctly. Reserves are dropping because they should be flowing into... Yeah, they should be flowing into the platform. Yep. So I think the platforms are just not indicating correctly, possibly. They always say 300, even if a guy just came and picked stuff up. So... Alright, we did that. We're done. Let's check that off the list. We overclocked that build. Pretty easy. Pretty much no-brainer. We also colored it to make it look nicer. Should have really gotten a ride with that train. Alright, I will see you at the refinery. We're going to expand the plastic and rubber operations to get more residual heavy oil residue. Hold on. Alright, we're here at the refinery. And I did some calculations. At first I was like, there's no way I can expand this build because I don't really have space for it. If I double the build, I need room for 10 machines, and I only have room for 6 more, so that's not going to work. Then I remembered, well, I'm actually overproducing turbo fuel, so let me recalculate this. Let's calculate it backward, okay? So we want 80 turbo fuel power plants, correct? and they consume 4.5 turbo fuel per minute, so that's 360. Well, we're already making 240. So we really only need to make 120 more, which means we only have to add 50% to this current build and 50% to the turbo fuel build, not duplication, okay? That's going to mean we're exactly making enough turbo fuel to keep us going. We won't be making too much, we won't be making too little. And then what I'm going to do, though, because that means we only need to add 5 machines to each side. We have room for 6. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to add, well, if I add one more, let's see. Oh, I can't then I'm not making enough. But what I'm going to do for at least this side is I'm going to add 6 machines, not 5, and that will get me a little bit of extra of that residue, okay? So that kind of keeps me in the green. Now, if we see that we are not having enough turbo fuel come in because over time in transit it won't matter. It doesn't matter if the train's transporting stuff, because the train doesn't leave the station to get turbo fuel because it's out of turbo fuel. It leaves when there's enough space for it to move, right, in the reservoir, for it to move what it's got on the train into the reservoir, which means it's got a full reservoir when the train takes off to get more. So if we have a completely balanced system, we should never run out of turbo fuel, okay? And we'll never have to package it, which is kind of good. What that means is, because we're gonna burn everything we consume, which means, or we might have a little bit of packaging going on, and that means our plastic throughput should be a little bit higher actually, which is kind of perfect. All right, so let's get this sucker slammed in. I've got, I think, everything I need to expand this by 6 machines, so that's what we're gonna do. Sure, let's just do it like this. I don't know why this one won't do it. Let's do that guy, and then we're gonna keep expanding over to here. Really want it, yeah, that's how we want it to line up like that. And then why don't I put a recipe in so we don't have to, it's one less thing we have to do. That guy should have one. This guy doesn't, because for some reason I couldn't use smart. So let's paste him in. Hopefully that will get us the recipe. Okay, good. We can't do the last guy. We must have some kind of overlap or something, some bad overlap. All right, let's paste the recipe in. Oops, that was copying a non-recipe. Boom. Okay, they all have the recipe. Let's first get in the crude oil that we need. And yeah, I believe we just used the pipe that already exists. So why don't we, let's see, usually what we like to do is do this whole thing. So I extend this out so that when we bring this pipe up like this, it's already on par, right? It's going to be flat. So let's do that, and then we will draw this all the way across. Let's remove this, even though I don't... Do we need to do that? Is that what we did over here? Yeah, we just use a 1x here. But first, let's build this. We don't need to care about that for now. Let's just put this pipe in, get all our junctions in and all that. Alright, now we can start junctioning this guy. Then we can remove that and redraw it, actually. It's kind of what I like doing. Let's put one there. This looks good. Easy peasy. This should be a snap, no brainer. And then we'll just do the other. Yeah, this is going to be actually really fast. Let's take this guy out. We don't need him now. Let's get these guys hooked up. I think I used... auto will be fine. What did I use over here? Yeah, that looks the same, except I want indicator pipe. I don't need that much indicator pipe, really. Let's just do it right here. I don't need to know that it's flowing, like... Oh, it's not long enough to do it. That's fine, I don't care. We should be getting oil in here. Yeah, we're good. So let's redraw this now, because I don't really want it looking like that. I'd like it to... If it cannot clip. Yeah, that works. Alright, cool. Okay, that guy's in. Let's get these two guys in. Almost forgot about these two guys, actually. It doesn't like that. Well, let's just take this junction out. Like we did the other one. Oh, we can't. Well, we can draw this in. Yeah, this is going to be not fun. This is going to be tough. Can we do it just right here? It won't. It doesn't really want to do that. It doesn't really want to do that. One way you can do this, let's get on the pipes one, right? We can just do it like this. Just make our own pipe. Just do this. Right? Is that... No, that's off. It needs to be at least straight, right? Alright, so we can do this. I don't know if this guy's going to connect to it, though. He's actually off-center. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, like that. Let's draw this in. This is off. This is so off. Again, that's strange. Don't we want it to look like that? These guys are wrong. They're correct over there. I think this junction's wrong. Yeah, the junction here is incorrect. It should be right here. I think we should fix this. Yeah, let's fix this whole thing. We'll just redraw this whole thing, and then we'll put the junction. We'll fix the junction on the main pipe too. That way, everybody's the same. It's just let's just do it. Let's not be lazy. Right now, we'll draw a pipe out from here. It's gonna clip, but we don't care because we're just trying to straighten this out. It's not that big of a deal. All right, let's draw him there. We'll get junctions in again. And then a junction on the other two new guys. Then we'll merge this in with the regular pipe, and we'll be rocking. Now, this is going to cut down on our production for a second, so we got to be a little quick about it. And actually, kind of don't want indicator pipe right here. I already know this works, so I don't need to know that. And boom, and boom. Okay, let's get the other pipe in real fast, so we can turn this whole thing back on. Cool. I'll clean it up in a second. Let's just get this thing actually hooked up. Okay, cool. What we need to do is draw the pipe through here, I believe. And then we need to junction it here, which I can barely see in here, so I'm sure you probably can't. I can't. Oh, okay. Let's trust that guy. Nope, that was wrong. Let's get on this side, I guess. Oh, we can take this out now and draw it straight across. That'll leave us more space for a junction. And then we'll draw this This is not going to work. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take this out and draw it straight up from here. There we go. Okay. Now we should be getting oil. There we go. At least the pipes are connected. This should be pumping tons of oil for us. Great. Now, yeah, we are doing well, right? Because this is only 150 worth, right? Yeah, it's not even that. It's 120 worth. So splitting that pipe should be fine. It's going to take a while for them to fill up. And these guys don't have power anyway. While they fill up, let's work on power, which, oh, it's already kind of hooked in. We just need to drag it across. This is why I love expanding systems, because everything's kind of already going. We just have to hook it into the existing infrastructure. Alright, let's get these two guys going as well for when they get their crude oil. Are these guys good? Sorta, not really. Okay, they're getting oil. I think it's just balancing. The whole system is balancing. We should have flow in here. Yeah, everybody should be good to go. We have plenty of oil coming in. But I do need to go back there and redo what I just added. Okay, so that guy is upgraded. Let's take this stuff out. Great. That system is expanded. Let's expand this system now. That was super easy. Oh, wait, no. We didn't expand the output. Smart. So they're just filling up the product. It has nowhere to go. I'm gonna do the solids first because it's much harder. And we noticed last time I expanded this that I didn't get an expansion because I wasn't touching the belt when I put these guys in. So that, yeah, that looks correct. That looks like it'll work. Just gotta be really careful with where these are placed. See, that's on the ground. That's on the belt because it's not snapping. Let's do the same thing over here. Just make sure I'm touching the belt and it moves back and forth. That's what you got to look for. Okay, it's moving back and forth. I feel pretty good about that. There we go. 2 more to go. Again, it's moving back and forth. Yeah, I don't want that. Oh, okay. I'm glad it gives up on that. I don't want it to auto-connect the belt. Alright, let's get some lifts in there. And then we'll do the liquids and we'll be done. Boom. Okay, great. Let's make sure it's actually flowing. Which, I'm not exactly sure how we can do that. except that it should have more, right? These are going to do... We need an extra belt. Let's see, that's 240, right? No, 8 times, it's 160. So 320. So by the time we get down to here, we're going to need a higher level belt. Actually, about right here. This is where it gets difficult, because I can't see the belt in between there. See? So what I should have done before I put these in is upgrade the belt. So let's do that before we slap in anything. Because once we do that, it's going to be really tough. Well, basically impossible. Alright, let's upgrade this to Mark IV. And then we will be good. No, seriously, target the belt. There we go. Okay, now I can do this. Now I'm pretty sure these guys are exiting, and actually all you have to do is look. Yeah, they got nothing in them, so they connected correctly. Alright, lifts. Get those lifts. Actually, that one went in kind of well. Actually, we're supposed to do it the other way around. Connect to the floor first. Okay, those look good. We won't mess with those, but I'm going to connect to the... it doesn't matter, apparently. Are these different? Please don't tell me these are set up differently. They are. Well, we're going to leave it. I don't like them like that, but I'm not going to rip the whole thing out just because we don't like it. Right, just because it's clipping some, I'm just going to leave it. There's no way I'm redoing that whole thing. Alright, last dude, and then we just have to put the liquids in, which means we're going to need a bunch of junctions. Ooh, yeah, I'm glad I... Okay, junctions, while this guy is in, is not going to be fun. I didn't put another one down here. That's probably a good idea, actually. So I really hope you're liking the Victoria 3. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And it should be a series that lasts a while. I don't know if I'm going to go past Germany, the unification of Germany, actually. We'll see what games are kind of coming out and what kind of reception it's getting. If I'm not getting, you know, tons of great reception on it, then I'll probably I'll probably kill it after reunite Germany, because we'll make space for other games. Let me know in the comment section what you think about it. Alright, so getting the last of these guys in, everything should be good now. Then I'm just going to make sure that everybody is dumping their product. And I don't think I need to worry about... We're only getting 10 per minute on this guy, so I don't even think that's 300 per minute by the time you get down here, right? Because that's 160 per minute, so I think we're fine. Let's upgrade the rest of this belt, though. That is something that needs to be upgraded. I don't have a way to get in here, do I? So how did I do it over there? 6-1 back or whatever? I did it right there. Well, I don't really have... I can't really do it right there. Let's do it right here. Right, let's do... Where's my stairs? Let's get that in there. Sweet. I'll work on the rest of this probably later. Oh, great. Right into a pipe. That's perfect. The door should lead right to a pipe. Let's get a door in here. 7. Cool. Okay. And then I think let's do all this kind of stuff. There we go. All right. So this guy, okay, he's Mark IV. Where is he not Mark IV? Something's not Mark IV. Oh, across the way. Duh. Okay. All right, well, that's good then. We can get out of here. Let's put some railing while we're here, I guess. Make it pretty, right? Make sure no one falls off, even though nobody else is in the game but me. Make sure I don't fall off, apparently. All right. So let's upgrade this guy. We're gonna have to go all the way down in here and do the same thing. We probably should just do rubber while we're down here, so we don't have to do it twice, right? If it splits, it should be fine now. Although we are gonna want all of it to go to the bus or to the train if possible, right? Let's do this. Let's do that, and then we'll also do it all the way down to the sink. Because what if we're sinking all of it, right? So once we split it, we should be good. Right? Once we split it. We're not getting more than that, so we should be fine. In fact, I think it's 400, so it should split into 200. We're sinking a lot of this, looks like. Okay. So this has to go all the way to the sink. And then we have to upgrade these, right? Nice. Okay, now we're... There we go. It's unstoppered now. Perfect. Super cool, super cool. All right, let's do rubber while we're here again, so we don't have to come back. That's coal. Compacted coal. I didn't think of that. Are we gonna need to upgrade this? It's 30 per minute times 12. Yep, we're gonna have to. This is not gonna be enough. So let's upgrade this guy while we're here too, because we need 360 per minute. So we're just gonna upgrade all of these again, because I don't like to do it. You know, I don't like to have two different systems. I like to have it all the same. All right, there we go. That guy's upgraded. We'll put when we put the new guy in, we'll upgrade him as well, even though it's not as big of a deal for that guy. I wish can I do that? Yes, I can. That's cool. Okay, I like that. Here's the rubber. Let's make sure he is upgraded. And we'll upgrade this guy while we're here, but we'll have to go upstairs to do the rest of that. Cool. The little bridge. It's kind of funny. All right. Upgrading everybody. It's pretty sweet, pretty sweet. So, that's... Yeah, that... Okay, we're going to have to upgrade all this stuff, huh? Okay, now we can stop. We can stop with that guy, because he splits into 200. Alright, from here, we'll just go right back and start working on, rubber. Can I get out of here? Let's see if I can. No, it wants to throw me. The belt wants to throw me. Where's the... I know I put a, there it is. An exit over here. You know what I need, though? I need a wall behind this. Right? I need a wall right there. Or you can see the stairs. It kind of makes it kind of pointless. All right, cool. Let's get over here and let's expand the rest of this. Now, we're probably going to have to expand some pipe at some point. No, because this guy's going to do... Let's see, he's going to do 200 and 400. So we'll have to expand only the pipe on the rubber side, actually. So let's pre-expand this, so when we hook guys to it... And I don't think we're going to need to expand this. Let's just do it anyway. So when we pre-hook, we hook dudes to it, we're already... Oh, I wish it kept the color. Well, I'm not going to recolor everything. I'll get to it when I get there. We can do some of this stuff, though. There we go. And this guy needs to be purple, huh? Alright, okay, now let's expand these dudes. We should be good. Probably need to expand that pipe too, but we'll do it in a minute. And then we can get to turbo fuel, which we probably should be able to get to in this episode. Shouldn't be a big deal. Again, can't do this guy because some kind of weird overlap or something. Now, I want to make sure I line these up. And I was pretty sure I lined them up straight. It said it was straight, and then it didn't. It wasn't, apparently. So see, it says that's straight. Now, is it? Yes, it is this time. For some reason over there, maybe I misclicked. It could be that. But it was not. It's not straight over there. All right, let's copy the recipe over here. Get that all set up so I can start using... If I use smart, yep, there we go. It's going to get the recipe and everything. All right, last guy. 6 out a little bit? Not exactly sure about that. Okay. And boom. They're all in. They're all in straight? Yes. Alright, let's start slapping in the back of this. Now, we can take this out because we don't need it now. I'm kind of taking those out as I go. We don't need this guy either. Because we have these guys. So let's actually hook the power up while we're here, while I'm thinking about it, because it's on my mind. This is a super easy expansion. I'm really loving the expansion part of the game here. Just like slapping more machines into factories that I prepared for scalability, right? It's kind of nice. And then let's get this guy out of there. We don't need him either. At least I don't believe we do. If we have a problem, what I'll do is I'll just slap some Mark IIs in there on the wall. Let's get these guys in because it's super easy to do, and it'll just pump them up right away. And let's get this. There we go. Indicator is fine. We'll probably change that up when we come paint. This guy is already in line. He's already at a perfect height. So we'll just drag him over here. Right into the wall just about. Yeah, there we go. Dude, really? It's because you can turn these stands or whatever they're called. But I don't want to turn them. I just want it to stay where it's going. All right, let's get some junctions in here. That actually kind of works for me. Sorry I haven't gotten to factory tours. I really want to do that, but I've been trying to get Factorio 3 online and some other things I got going, like Discord server and things like that, so it's kind of taken a little bit of a back seat. I need to go check it. I'm sure there are a bunch of different factories in there now. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that pretty soon. I've just been trying to keep this mostly keeping this series running. Alright, are we hooked? We're hooked in. That should be it. Now we got to work on the front, getting all the outputs, right? Well, he'll eventually get it, because this pipe has to fill up. Is it pushing in? It should. Yeah, there we go. It's pushing up and in. Is it loading? Yes. Okay, we're good. So let's get some export into the mix here. We'll do these like we did before. We'll do the solids, and then we'll do the liquids. Yeah, I gotta go down a little bit to make sure he's moving around. Yeah, so hopefully you did send me a factory thing. And make sure you also have sent the list of mods I need to download if it does have mods. I've also gotten some heat lately from people who don't like mods, apparently. But they're watching my series, and they're just a little upset about the quality of life mods I picked, like trains and early hover pack. They think it's cheating, which is fine. To me, it just allows me to play the game and not be frustrated. But I had to pay for it. Those trains were not cheap. Okay, that's the wrong side. Nope, still the wrong side. Oh, these guys don't have it yet. Okay. I'm like, where are the twos to hook it up? I haven't placed them yet. Nope, that's on the ground. There we go. It's moving around. Place it. Yeah, so it is what it is. I get it if you don't want to play the game that way. That's fine. I'm not telling anybody how to play the game. I think you should play the game the way that you have fun playing the game. For some, that means never using any, quality of life things like that, which they would consider cheats. And for me, I have to use those or I won't want to play. Because I feel like it's so integral. The early trains, and man, you just go watch season 1. I was just really frustrated with how having to use belts everywhere and then ripping stuff out. It was just kind of I don't know, I thought it was kind of a big pain. Alright, let's check all these. You know what? I need to go back and make sure that the rubber is exiting, or the plastic is exiting out of all those other machines also. So when we get done with this, I'll go do that. Let's get these junctions in, get this hooked up, and then we're done with this piece. I think we can get to the turbo fuel for sure, because we're only at the halfway point. And I've probably done a couple of cut time lapses at this point. Alright, finally we're going to get this in, and this will be done, and then we got to make sure that this pipe is marked 2 all the way down where it counts at least. So we'll do that. Nope. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. There we go. Alright, it's draining out. That's awesome. Just have to make sure all these are draining out. Great. Perfect. Now, the manifold is not full yet, and that's fine, right? Alright, let's check these plastic ones one more time. I did not check them all, I don't think. Alright, cool. I think everybody's good. Yeah, he just generated something, right? Alright. That is done. Why don't we do some coloring while we're here, right? We want to get these new guys into the mix. We want them to feel comfortable, like they're at home. Like they're part of the build, right? They're part of the team here. Now let's color these guys. Right? Just a few extra random dudes here. Oops, that was wrong, but we'll get that in a second. Because we have to do all the logistics down here, too. We have not done those yet. So let's do that as well. Man, it looks so sweet. I love the color combination we're using for the refinery. It just looks cool. I like the green, but it flows better here this way with that dark gray. I think it looks so cool. Let's do the pink. I'm gonna put non-indicator on these pipes down here, because I don't need to know if it's flowing or not. So let's switch these out with non-indicator. And I think the ones down at the other end are the ones that need Mark II, correct? No, they don't, because this is inputs. Alright, so let's color these black for oil, right, for crude oil. And now we've got to do everybody, which is totally fine, because we did change their style. Boom. That should be everything. Yeah, that's everything. Nice. Let's do the other guys now. The other new guys. This place is looking sweet. But, you know, next time we have to expand, which I'm hoping the next power expansion is actually nuclear. But we won't be able to do another power expansion right here. We'll have to do it differently. I'll have to figure out a different way to generate... let's just switch these out. They look ugly. To generate turbo fuel. I have an idea in mind. It's just a little bit intrusive. That's why I wanted to use this. Because I already have existing infrastructure. So it's like, why don't I just use that? It'll look better. It'll just be easier. For is what it is. Alright. That is done. Let's color these guys. The last thing I got to color. Then we can move on to Mark II-ifying the other pipe, right? And then we can move on to turbo fuel refineries, which is going to be really easy. It's just 4 machines. And then that's it. We're going to be done with today's build, with what we want to do today. Let's start on this side so we can work our way out of here. Great. I'm glad I didn't have any issues, and I learned my lessons from last time with these logistics pieces not fitting correctly. And it's a little bit annoying that these... I didn't put these refineries in correctly, but that's okay. Just the OCD is going a little bit crazy. Okay. We've expanded everybody except that pipe right there. Right? And we need to color this dude. So let's get that real fast. And then we're going to upgrade this guy. We'll do indicator. That's fine. He can stay because he's doing 160 now. That's still fine. These guys are also going to need to be upgraded, which we'll do it downstairs, but we'll do it here too. Great. And then their flow is going to be upgraded as well out here because we're going to 400 now here and 200 there. Obviously, this guy's got to be upgraded, right? So, anybody else? There's probably another guy below here that I have to upgrade, so I'll do that in a second. Did I upgrade everybody down here? Let's slide through the floor here and check. Yeah, okay, I didn't paint it, but... There we go. Okay. Wish I could get back out that way. That was cool. I guess I could do this, too. Alright, let's get out of here. And let's maybe... Uh-oh, I got that, what I call a bug. Everybody else thinks it's fine. Alright, let's color these pipes, I guess, while we're here. I'm not going to color this one, because that's sort of a temp build. So there's really no point. You know what? I'll do it anyway. It might actually stick around for a while. And we might as well make it look cool. But it's really not... It's kind of jank a little bit, because I wasn't sure I was going to keep it, actually. But I'm going to keep it for now, because we need it to make smooth... smokeless powder, so we can make the rifle cartridges, right? So... That guy already should have been painted. Alright, there we go. He's painted too, even though he's not really an official build. Let's paint these guys. And then before we go downstairs, we're going to set this guy to 400 and the other guy to 200. No, seriously, I'd like to do it. Okay. Oh, I got to reset these. These won't go that high. Okay, let's reset these valves. Cool. Now it should go to 600, right? No. Okay, let me just do this. There. Now these valves should do it, because this is the one we used at the oil op, right? The oil rig. No, it only goes to 300. All right. Well, I guess let's just look in here. Okay, here's the valve. Oh, the pipe is 300 pipe. Alright, well, let's get rid of that, and let's redraw it just to make sure that it's exactly what we want. Oops. I got a piece of the floor that's miscolored there now. Alright, now let's put this on. It should be just fine. Now it should go up to 600. And it does. Okay, so you need to be at 400. You need to stop there. You need to not do more than that. And then now you can do 200. 200 would be fine. That actually would be what you're doing, so that's perfect. Let's make these guys black, because that's what we do with valves now. Okay, great. Actually, that lighter colors probably is better, huh, guys? Yeah, we'll just keep it that. I know I got two different color systems going on now, but that's fine. Okay. Upgraded. He's not doing much because we just don't need it yet right now. These guys should be filling up like gangbusters. It's fine. They will. Okay, so let's get down here and make sure we upgrade this guy. This is probably why it didn't work. We'll just do like that down here. It's just not getting the throughput, right? There we go. Now it's hitting 500. Now this guy's going to be like, oh my god, yes, thank you. Give me more. Yep, he's going up. This guy should be going up too. Not really. There's sloshing. There's a lot of sloshing. I don't care if it sloshes in here as long as over here it doesn't. We need 600 coming through here. So I think it's limiting it as well. Okay, this guy's going up. That's great. This guy is not. Is there an issue over here? What's this pipe doing? 600 per minute. Why is it going up to 600? How? How is this happening? Let's see. Did I miss? No, I didn't miscalculate this, right? We got 16 of these guys times 20. 320, man. How's this 600? It must be backflowing. The new guy is going to come in right here. We're going to have to turn that possibly, which is going to be weird, since it doesn't look like there's an easy way to do it. All right, get this guy reconnected, then we can go back to what we were doing. He'll be out of our way, and he won't be causing us any issues, I hope, at least. And then we can keep getting those tickets, which I think we have like 2 billion of them now. Boom. All right, now we're syncing again. The problem, though, is we're not syncing on top as fast as we should be, so let's go fix that really fast, since it's easy to get up here now. Boom. Now we're syncing at full speed. All right, so rubber is fixed. Not really. Jesus. I thought this was lined up. It was not at all lined up, apparently. There, now it is. Is that lined up or what? Okay, cool. I probably should cover all that, but we don't really have time for that. I don't really care. Now, how are we going to do this? This is going to be fun, because the turbo fuel is right in the way. Why don't we leave this? Why don't we bring this down? We don't need that to be so high. Then we can actually move the turbo fuel down some, right? Let's just let this guy be on the ground floor. I don't know why we would do anything else. Oops. No, I don't want that. There we go. Okay, now we can move this turbo fuel down. Right? Maybe we can ramp him in or something like that. Let's make him go down a little bit. Why don't we do something like that? Because it goes over the top. That's all we really care. Is that the same? I think it is. And then we'll do a ramp right here. Like this. There we go. We're going to have to redraw this too. That's fine. This is something we're going to have to fix really fast because we need to keep the turbo fuel, the spice flowing, right? All right, let's fix it from over here now. We'll just get this guy to come to here. We probably need one of these over here as well. That would be nice. Make it look cool. All right, bring it down. Go across. And then back up. But we want to get to the bottom first. Like that. Okay, cool. Can we turn still? Not really. So why don't we just turn it from here? Yeah, it'll do that. Okay, great. Turbo fuel is good. Now we're going to junction in this guy. Pull him straight off of here. But we need to put those machines in first. Let's put the turbo fuel refineries in. And am I out of stuff? I am. I need to get some more stuff. That's a good cut anyway. That's a good cut. Let me go do a resupply, and then I'm also going to go down, remember, to the oil oil op down there, and I'm going to upgrade those pumps because I don't think the pumps are allowing enough liquid through. I'm going to go check that out. So I'll be right back. Hold on. Alright, back with my resupply, and I went down to the oil rig down there and figured out they really don't need to change the pumps, because it's the same thing as what happens with a valve. If the pump is on a 600 throughput pipe, it changes to a 600 throughput pump, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really change anything. So we're good to go down there, actually. We can just continue with building our turbo fuel refineries. Where do we have these set? We have them set back in the back, right? They're actually more situated toward the back. Yeah, okay. So we're going to flip this guy around. We'll do the same thing on this guy. We're going to situate him toward the back. Like that. Pretty sure that's how we did it. Let's get him a recipe before we do any cool, smart stuff here. We need 4 of these guys. So let's get them all in. Cool. One last recipe. There we go. Alright. Now let's hook in the juice, right? So these guys can get going, and then we'll do the rest of it. That looks pretty good to me. Let's just draw this out. Hopefully it's sort of on... Yeah, there we go. It's sort of in a line with something, right? Actually, the way we can do it is do it like this. Just drag it out to right here, right? And then draw it from here, and it'll be straight. And this doesn't need to be 600, I don't think. It can just be tier 1. So I'll downgrade it in a minute here. No, seriously, wanted you to put it in. Actually, there's a tier 1. Let's do that. Or mark 1, right? Alright, get it straight. Like that. Double click, don't single click. I'm going to downgrade this pipe just because I don't like him. And then when I get the junction in, I could redraw this whole thing once we get these junctions in. Alright, we'll do it like that. And good, good, good. These guys only have liquid in, liquid out, I think, so I don't think it really matters what we do with the other stuff. We have no solids. Alright, cool. Let's redo this guy, just to make him more straight. Right? It's gonna come right off the junction here. Great. Alright, now we've got to hook these guys up to power, then they'll start making turbo fuel. Let's do that really quick, because I do want these guys to start right away if we can. Man, then after this, we're going to end this episode and be ready for our expansion. We'll do some math, though, to show to make sure that we're doing this correctly. Right? Okay. Boom. Alright, they all have power. They all have everything. Oh, they need compacted coal. Oh, man, I forgot about that. Okay, compacted coal. It's coming in this backside, actually, so that works. We'll just put a splitter in here. Now what we're going to have to do is upgrade this guy all the way down, because now we need him to produce more, right? Or do we? Again, it's 30 per machine. So we need... Yeah, I think we do, because it's 30 times 12. Yeah, that's like 360. It's 360. So we will need the guy to at least supply more, right? So let's get all these. Actually, these guys don't need it. Just the final guy is the only guy that needs it. And he's got it. Alright, you know what? Let's color these since I'm here, I guess. I didn't need to do that one, but it's fine. Or this one. Alright, so we've got the coal now. Right? And we actually bumped that system up, so we're good to go there too. It's now doing 600 per minute. So we're going to ask of it 360, so that's not that bad. We've got plenty now. We're not going to have any issues at all. Alright. Just kind of go coloring as I go here. Okay, so we're good to go there. Now what we need to do is... Ah, there it is. Okay, so how do we do these other guys? I think we do them on the outside. It's probably too late to change it, but they're underneath. And that guy's on top. But I think with my system, I don't need to do that. I am still going to use lifts, but I believe... Oh, right. I see now why we did it that way. Can I leave it as is, or should I move it up? Might be better to move it up. It wouldn't be that hard to rip this out and redo it. So why don't... Whoa, don't do that. Then that will be difficult. Let's put down the coal first, which means we're going to want splitters first. Right? Let's put those down. I think that looks good. Right? Does that look good? Or we do it right in the middle? Oh, I think we did it right in the middle. So let's do it like that. And actually, well, it's too late now, really. We don't need smart now, because we only have 2 more to do. And that would actually potentially take longer to actually do it. Okay, let's get some lifts in there. I want to make sure this is right before we move away from it and do something else. Yep, that looks like it works. Great. Let's get that sucker going. Okay, so we don't only need Tier 3 belt with this. I'm going to do Tier 3, or Mark 3. That's kind of our standard belt now. And actually, we only need Mark 3 off the splitter as well. So let's get the splitter down here. Let's fly a little bit. The problem is, we probably need to draw some belt from here, because I don't know where it needs to be exactly. So let's draw this belt down so we can get like a nice line here. Great. Alright, 6. Target the belt. We're not getting a line. I think the line is right there, though. Boom. Okay, we've got a split now. Great. Let's color these guys while we're here again. Looking good. These guys are looking dope. Autosave. At least you can't mess with me this time. Autosave not to the rescue. I mean, unless you lose your save file. Then you're like, oh my god, I love autosave. Autosave's a pain. It's like insurance. You don't want to pay the bill, but it's awesome when you need it. Like, it saves your butt. I've been saved by insurance more than once. Oh, no, wait. This is not going to be easy now. This is going to be kind of tough. We don't have space to come through here. We're going to do a floor hole. I think a floor hole is okay right here. Because I don't know how else we would even do this. I think the floor hole should go, I want to say, there? Yeah, I think it's going to have to go there. I don't think we have a choice. It's going to look funky, again. It's because we don't have a lot of space, so please deal with it, I guess. Okay. Is this how we did this one? I believe it is. So we're going to put one here, and then just draw the pipe across. Yeah, we don't want indicator pipe. We don't need that. I don't really care about indicator pipe. Then we will do the junctions, and then finally we're going to connect it all in. Alright, then it'll be pretty much done, because the turbo fuel part's the easy part, right? It's liquids only. Alright, cool. And again, we're running out of time a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to get this build in for sure. Alright, let's cut this off, or else we won't be able to actually connect the pipe. Boom. Great. Okay. And you know what? You know what's fun? I mean, what's weird? Is, I bet you, and please let me know in the comment section if this is the case, there are some people who are like, oh my god, this build is killing my OCD, right? And it's kind of true, but I'm actually having more fun with it because it's not the same. And I know that sounds weird, but like, it's not perfectly planned and all that, which is actually making me have more fun. I have to think on the fly, instead of having it ultra planned out, and it's pretty boring. I'm just like slapping the exact same thing in every time. While it's efficient, I would say, right, and looks more perfect, like, it's just not as fun. This guy? Yeah, that's the guy. Alright, let's recolor this guy, because I want to make sure I know who he is, who does he work for. There we go. And then we got a couple of guys in here that need the purple, which is a little bit similar. No, seriously, put it on this dude. There he is. It's a little bit similar to the turbo fuel, but it's enough different that it's fine. Alright, so they are producing. They just have nowhere to put it. So let's give them somewhere to put it, which, oh good, we're already established here. And I don't think we need to care about flow, like volume, because this is only putting out, oh, it's 30 a piece. We might, yeah, we're going to have to care. This is going to have to be Mark II. Because we're going to go over 300 now. We'll get Mark 1s to connect it. But as soon as these guys, let's start Mark IIing it about right here, I guess. Even though it's a little bit unnecessary to go that far back. We're just going to do it anyway. Alright, let's get under here. Just painted these. Oh. I was like, wait, wrong one. But actually, I might have just painted that wrong, possibly. Alright, let's get this all the way down. Then on the way back, we'll paint it. Great. Now, we only have to do it till it splits, which is right there. right? Now it's going to be 300 each. And actually, we could put valves in if we want to make sure it's 300 each, but I don't think it's going to matter. Yep, 600 per minute. Now, we aren't making 600 per minute, so I think it's just dumping right now. All right, let's go color it on the way back, and then we'll check everything to make sure it's correct and working right. Always double check your builds, especially me, because I do make mistakes, which the mistakes are sometimes part of the fun. I know some people don't like mistakes. They're like, oh my god, they're making a lot of mistakes! They're like, yeah, but it's fun. I'm doing something fun, right? How come these aren't indicators? Oh, okay, they're not built as indicators. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's paint these guys, and then we're done, and they are flowing great. They're doing a great job. Yep, they're dumping out. That's awesome. They have none left in there. We got a little bit of manifold action going on the inputs. Great. Yeah, we're good. We just expanded this sucker. Now, we're going to duplicate the power plant, but we're not duplicating the turbo fuel system. Again, let's go over that really quickly, and we're going to sign off, okay? So, our power plant, so we were producing, right? We have 12 of these units. 12 times 30. Actually, no, 12 times 20? No, I'm sorry, 8. That was wrong. 8 times 20, or 30. 240. So if we divide it by 4.5, which is what each of those machines use, we can do 53 machines. Well, we only want to do 80 machines, right? We don't need 53 and all those extra weird numbers. We want 2 flowers, right? 40 for each flower. So we're going to times that by 4.5. We need 360 of this stuff. We're already making 240. So we only need to expand it by 50%, which we just did. And now we're rocking. We are so rocking. Let's paint these guys. We painted everything else-ish. And I think we're good. Now, should I cover up some stuff? I think everything's covered that needs to be. Yeah, I think we're good. We didn't have to uncover anything, really. Oh, we don't have something there. That would be nice. We should probably put a walkway there. Alright, sweet. So, let me know what you think of the comment section. We're about to have an extra 6 gigabytes. Or, I'm sorry, 6 gigawatts on our system. It's going to be awesome. This guy's not up to 200. This guy's not really doing it either. This should be at 400 and 200. Maybe it hasn't balanced out yet. Yeah, it's still filling up over here. It hasn't really balanced out. You know, maybe we should up the flow on this guy. We don't need to, because it goes to 200. So why would they care? Only this guy needs to be able to do more than 300. So, yeah, that's pointless. Somebody is holding us back. But yeah, that's 0, right? I feel like something's holding us back. Mark 2, Mark 2. Ah, Mark 1, that we should probably update these. That might help. That could be part of the problem. But I don't think so, because out the other side, they can do whatever they want, right? They have enough to do 600 per minute. So the input shouldn't really matter that much. 0 per minute, because these guys are full. They're not full, though. 600 per minute going in there. Okay, full speed ahead. How is this 0? And this is 600. Where the hell is it going? That's really strange. Same thing with this guy. This guy's 0. How's this 600 then? There should be no flow in here. Well, I don't know. Inquiring minds want to know, and we don't know. It just is what it is. Tell me in the comment section if you know why that might be happening. There we go. Got 600 over here now. That's good. And we got 400 something right here, which means we're going to have... It's still fluctuating. I think we're still filling these guys up. It's still manifolding. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. Please hit like if you did like this video. It does help. And let me know you liked it. And I will see you on the next one. Stay frosty.